Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home.
What?
A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Woo! That was the best we ever done, I do believe.
We still got it.
Sound good to me?
Boy, this family's boring.
Who was singing bass?
I was.
You?
You didn't think it was this weak-willed, namby-pamby brother of yours, did you?
I could only hope.
That would make me mad, except for one thing.
What?
What's namby-pamby?
Your namby-pamby, that's what's namby-pamby. Got about as much backbone as there is in a pancake.
Listen now, I'm beginning to resent all these sarcastic remarks you and everybody else in this family hits me with. That's how I overhear a few people. It's all the time, you're weak, you're a wimp, you're a jellyfish.
I'm not Wade Wimp.
I do dearly love singing.
You used to sing all the time when you was a girl. Huh, Mama?
Just about, girl.
What was it like?
Oh, we used to gather out on the veranda on them cool summer evenings, just when the moon was coming up and the smell of mimosa was drifting along on the evening breeze. We'd sing our guts out.
That's so romantic. Tell me again how you met Daddy.
Not that story again. If I hear it again, I'm gonna beat up Myron.
I can take you the best day ever had, old lady.
Says you.
Want an Indian wrestle?
You're on, Sponge.
Go on, Mama. Grandma's gonna beat up Myron anyway.
Well, he was quite a handsome man in those days. All the girls thought so. He was tall, like he still is, of course, and muscles. He could whoop any 3 men, any day, any time, providing they was drunk. Of course, that back when being a man stood for something.
What about being a woman?
Well, we stood for a lot too. With Buck, you have to. Had enough wash rag?
2 out of 3.
Well, Buck would show up at the house long about dark, all decked out in his best Sunday to go meet in blue jeans.
Mama, Daddy don't go to church.
Now you know good and well he does. Regular, every Easter when he's near one.
I bet he was a handsome fella.
I hope to kiss a skunk if he wasn't. I can still see him out there on the porch, standing, whistling, kicking the dogs. Land sake, those were the days. Give up.
3 out of 5.
Oh, you like it, huh?
Daddy's sure been down at the city council a long time. Think he'll be able to talk some sense into them?
I entirely hope so, else we're gonna lose this beautiful old family plantation here. This place has been in the family for generations.
Why do they need an old freeway anyway?
I guess some people will consider that progress, but I know my Buck. He ain't one to give up without a fight. He's gonna hold on to this place because he believes in the tradition of the family home, tradition of the South, and above all, not letting nobody get away with nothing without providing he makes a few dollars on the deal. You couldn't whoop cream, you know that? One more time.
No, I think I'll just stay down here. It's kind of cool.
I'm home, home from heart and family, home from the hill, home, home on the range.
We done already sung.
Shoot. Myron, you been Indian wrestling Grandma again?
He tried. He's got about as much snap as a pussy willow.
And I can't go flipping my boy around like that, Grandma. When I'm done here my time on Earth, he's going to inherit this empire. Of course, he'll probably turn to a flower shop.
I do like hydrangeas.
Figures.
Daddy, what's namby-pamby?
You're a native Pamby. That's what native Pamby is.
Daddy, 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 I love you so much because you're so strong.
You've got to get out of this house more, Nancy doll.
How'd it go down at city council, dear?
Oh, they all listen with rapt attention. It's amazing the hypnotic power a man can have over an audience with just a few chosen words and a chainsaw.
Here's your tonic, Buck.
Well, thank you, Hildegard. Just the way I like it, I hope.
Yes, sir. Only don't operate any heavy machinery after drinking it.
I just don't understand why someone would want to demolish this place for some fancy highway anyways.
You do dearly love this place, don't you, Sugar?
I tell you, Mama, we got the prettiest and quietest place this side of the Mississippi. So pretty and well kept. It's like a cemetery out there.
You always did say the nicest things.
Piece of fresh air. Just smell that.
Oh, good. They delivered the fertilizer for the front lawn. Daddy, Howard's coming over and we're going swimming.
Hold it. Which one's Howard?
Oh, you don't know him? I met him at the picture show last night.
Land's sake. The turnover in boyfriends for you is astronomical. I can't keep them straight.
I have trouble with that myself.
So y'all going swimming, huh? Well, that's okay, but this time, wear your bathing suit.
Why, Daddy?
Oh, well, the water's kind of cold.
Okay, Daddy.
Are you gonna have a talk with her or what?
So you don't think they're gonna go ahead of that freeway?
I don't know. I sure made myself clear at that meeting.
I hope you weren't too forceful.
I didn't raise my voice once, just to let you know.
You can have a pleasing manner about you when you want to.
Boy, I had him right in the palm of my hand. One around the throat and the other.
Now, Buck,
I just want to make sure they heard me.
I just hope you weren't too harsh.
You've been proud of me. Are you gonna lie there all day? You're wrinkling the rug.
Well, that's it for me.
What's your problem now?
Boredom. Boardum. I'm bored out of my skull. Nothing ever happens around here.
I go wheedle something.
I think I'll go see if Hildegard wants to Indian wrestle. Oh, there was a letter come for you today. I think it's from the government.
Ours or theirs?
Theirs. It's from Washington.
Yankees. I tell you, it was a sorry day when we admitted we was part of the Union.
You mean the Civil War?
Heck no. I mean when I let them draft me.
Let them nothing. It took 4 Marines to take it.
Now, if they'd have been a little drunk, it'd be a different story.
I was so proud of you that day.
I still think I could have taken them. They didn't bring in that tank. What's all this about anyways?
I hope they're not trying to draft Myron.
Guess what? Something to shoot from behind?
4 out of 7.
Randall, leave him alone. I ain't going to tell you again. Go out and rest the horse if you want to.
What's in the letter?
Oh, shoot. According to this, the IRS wants to audit me. Pigs, what else could happen to me? I mean, here I am, trying to scrape a modest living for me and mine, following the golden rule and not harming nobody. And here they want to audit me. Me, who's lived as honest of a life as a man could live. I wonder if they'll take a bribe.
Be something if we lost this place.
It's my whole life, Mama. I'm just an average man, and I like the way things are. And I don't mind progress, as long as it don't change nothing. I just like to think that our little family ain't no better or worse than anybody else. Just your well-rounded, God-fearing family. With the grandma who could put Sugar Ray Leonard.
I got it.
Hello? Is this the Fever household?
Well, it ain't the house of pies. Come in. Shut the door. Jimmy Mees, what do you need?
Now that ain't being polite, Hildegard.
Gotta watch out about strangers in my favor. Can never tell where one has been.
Why don't you go get us some refreshments?
My cow, they let anyone in this house.
Miss Fever?
Please, everybody calls me Mama.
Well, Mama, I'm Marvin Crusher. I'm from the IRS. Did you get our letter?
Oh, Lance, yes. You want to audition my husband?
I think so. I'm here about his last 4 tax returns.
What was wrong with him?
We didn't get them. And my department frowns on that sort of thing.
Here, Rodriguez.
Here's your iced tea, ma'am.
Thank you, Hildegard.
What is this?
Oatmeal.
I don't think I'm thirsty.
Hildegard, fetch the man an iced tea.
I don't know, ma'am. We're so poor lately, we can barely afford another glass. And that tea bag's so thin, you can read a magazine through it. We sure are strapped for money.
You heard I was from the IRS.
I was listening at the... Oh, shoot.
I'm home to Hearth and Family, home from the hill.
You did that already.
What are you doing out of your chair?
We got company.
I'm Marvin Crusher. I'm from the IRS.
Lance, we let anybody in this house. Hildegard, get you something to drink.
How about a glass of oatmeal?
You good people are funny. Now, Mama, we got some business to talk over. Why don't you and Hildegard run to the kitchen? Oh, listen at the door.
Want me to take a shotgun?
No, I may need it.
Is it hot in here all of a sudden?
Now, what seems to be the problem? Government needs the money?
Always. But that's not why I'm here. Mr. Fever, you seem to be a little behind in your tax returns.
Please, call me Big Buck. That's my name, that's the name of this place, and that's what I stand for. Big Bucks. It's a way of life, son. You see, everyone I come in contact with is doing well. They ought to be doing well, or else they don't come in contact with me.
Yes, I'm sure, but you see, Buck, I have to go over your assets holding any monetary ventures you might be involved with or to evaluate your taxes for the past 4 years.
In plain English, what does that mean?
It means we got you. Sir, from what I've seen so far today and the other indications I've picked up here, I can pretty well give you a ballpark figure on what you owe us.
Which is,
Enough to buy a ballpark.
sir, a man's home is his castle, and I will protect it. The last breath of my body.
A protest will not avail you. If anything were happening to me, someone else would just take my place.
Well, I didn't want to say it in front of the women, but I guess I can tell you. I'll come clean. I'm broke, flat busted. I ain't even got a penny. Hey, all you see this in front of you here is just a front.
Buck, I've heard the story before. Crime won't help you either. Face it, Buck. You gotta pay your taxes.
Hey, Mr. Fever.
Daddy, it's so hot around here, I thought I'd just put on my bathing suit. Oh, hello. Hello? Is he stuffed? Daddy, when you said you were going to bag a husband for me, I had no idea.
Nancy, honey, this is Marvin. He's from the IRS. Oh, close your mouth, Marvin. The flies are bad.
How do you do?
Fine, when I'm with someone I like.
Marvin, this is my darling and my over-friendly daughter, Nancy. Oh, keep in mind, I have a gun.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Would I beat you for it if I told you you were pretty?
No, that's very nice.
Would I beat you for it if I thought you looked extremely attractive in your swimsuit?
Why, thank you again.
Would I beat you for it if I said I wish you and I could?
Now that's too forward. You're about to run over her. Hey, remember me. I'm the one you're trying to audit. I think.
Oh, you're here to help Daddy with his taxes?
That's right, daughter. He's here just to take away about everything I own.
Oh, you want to do that, would you, Marvin?
Of course, I could probably get him to work over the books.
Sure, I could work over the books. No! That would be dishonest and illegal.
100,000 people work for the government. They bring me this honest one.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going down to the swimming pool and take a dip.
Take this one. Go ahead, ask her. I'm sure he'd love to go with you.
It'd be real nice of you to accompany me, Marvin.
You mean right now?
No better time than the present.
Well, I'd love to, but I'm here on company time, and I gotta do your taxes.
I have to round up some documents and papers for you anyways.
And you can borrow my brother's bathing suit.
I don't know, this is most irregular. And so is she. Let's go.
Come on, I'll show you where you can change.
I wonder how he's going to explain these pictures over at his office.
Mr. Fever,
A big buck, little honey. And what just can I do you for?
I'm the secretary for the contractors who are building the freeway. I was sent here by the city council, mainly because none of them would come.
The freeway? You mean they voted to go ahead with it?
I'm afraid so. I was sent here to give you notice of eviction.
You're kicking me and mine out of our home? I can't believe this. They wouldn't do this to me.
They did it to you, Buck. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you.
Me too, little lady.
I mean, from what I've heard, your family is highly respected around here.
Fear is the word you're looking for.
Maybe so.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
What now, Myron? Someone steal your tutu?
Nah, my bathing suit. Nancy came in and took it away from me. Well, not really took it away. We made a trade.
What kind of trade?
I gave her the bathing suit and she took the foot off my throat.
Go borrow mine. Everything's got to be problems with you. I should have had puppies.
Heidi, I'm Myron Fever. On a good day, I'm his son.
Hillary Keith, I'm here to inform your family that the freeway is going ahead as planned. And I work for the contractors, and they sent me up here to see if there be any problems preventing construction from beginning.
Wait a minute. What kind of problems would that be?
Oh, you know, like some sort of discrepancy or loophole in the law. Or if this place was a national landmark. But I've already checked and everything is clear to that point.
And have you reported that to your superiors yet?
No, not yet. Like I said, I'd inform you first.
Is it hot here? Don't you think so, Myron?
Well, hot. It is hot, 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 hot.
Sure be a lovely day to go for a swim. Don't you think so, Miss Keith?
Of course. It'd be a lovely idea, but I have to get...
Now listen here, we got a swimming pool out there, and Myron, yearly just to go love swimming with you. Would you, Myron?
I don't know, Daddy. This looks like one of them kind that splashes.
Wait, what'd I tell you? Why, there's already a couple people out there anyways. It'd sure be cool.
Thank you for your kind invitation, but...
Now listen, we have to round up some documents and papers anyways. Who knows? I might find one of those loopholes you were talking about. You want to do your job efficiently, right?
Of course.
Then it's all settled. Now you can use Mama's bathing suit. You go in yonder and change, and Al, Myron will show you to the pool. Oh, Myron, don't bring the duck.
You're very courteous. Thank you for your kind invitation.
She must be from out of town.
Let's see here. I need a close-up of Nancy and Marvin, an 8x10 of Miss Keith and Myron, a few wallet size, and even a group shot of the whole gang. I've got enough feeling.
Okay, nobody's in here. I still say this is a wacky idea. No, Grandma, I think Buck would just love it. He ain't never had no surprise party before. Well, make it a good one. I could sure use a little action around this place. I'm really bored. Bored, 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 mega bored. What's the matter with you? Nothing. Who you calling? Tasty Pastries. Get Buck one of them high-tiered cakes. Thought he'd like one. Hello? Tasty Pastries? This is Mama Fever, and I'd like to order a large cake. One with white icing and 4 tiers. Maybe on top a statue of General Lee smoking a candle and... What? What do you mean you'll have to see the cash first? Don't you know who I am? I'm Miss Buck Fever. Why, that can't be true. Well, I never. We'll just take our business elsewhere. What'd she say? She just tried to tell me that Buck is broke. Said it's all over town. She's crazy. She must have acid in her ears or something. She said that no one in town would charge nothing to this house no more. He can't be that broke. She said she wouldn't take his cash without seeing 2 credit cards first. Why'd you tell me? Just trying to protect you, I guess. Trying to protect us all. Lance, he's such a kind heart, such a gentle, understanding soul. We ought to have men like him working for the government. I think we have men like him working for the government. Have you seen the national debt lately? Well, now I know for sure he needs that party. I'll make the cake myself. We'll cheer him up and make him forget all about his problems. Why, I bet we could even put on some sort of show. I'll make the cake and we can use the barn as a theater. Now we could do the choreography. Why do I suddenly feel like Mickey Rooney? It'll be the best dang party he's ever had. We'll show him just how much his family loves him, rich or poor, and just how much people really think of him and want to be around him.
Buck Fever, if I get near you, I'm gonna kill you.
You get away from me. I just wanted a few shots for the family album.
No, you don't. You want to blackmail us. That's what you want to do.
Mr. Beaver, I'm surprised at you.
I'm not.
Now, let's talk about loopholes.
Let's get them.
Daddy, go out for a long one.
Jump ball. Don't you mean bucks?
No, I mean books. You know, slide stamps.
That was a rotten trick, Mr. Fever.
Well, thank you. Call me Book.
That's not all I'm gonna call you.
You can call me anything you like. Only don't call me Collect.
What in blue blazes is going on here? He came up here to do a tax audit, and then Buck introduced him to Nancy, and then forced him to go swimming with him, and then I show up and tell him that the freeway is going through here, and then he invited me to go swimming with Myron, just so he could pull out his camera and get a few embarrassing pictures of us, just so he could blackmail his way out of this mess. I forgot what I asked.
It was just a little joke, that's all.
Well, joke or not, I'm coming back here tomorrow. We're gonna go over your books with a fine-tooth comb. And that's all I've gotta say.
And as for me, all I can say is you have 1 week to move out of here, or else you're going to be plowed under by the bulldozers. 1 week? That's right. I'm sorry, but I have my orders.
But my beautiful home and family.
I don't know what else to tell you. All I can say is you're going to be a couple of guys in a couple of days. Do some exploratory digging. Probably be on Saturday. Not on Saturday. Any day but Saturday. I'm sorry, Mrs. Fever, but there's nothing I can do about any of this.
What's happening Saturday?
Oh, nothing. It's just that that's wash day. I don't want to have the washing line, have dirt thrown everywhere, and get all filthy again.
Well, I learned my lesson.
I hope so. You're not going to try any more tricks?
Sure. I'm not going to answer the front door anymore. Excuse me.
And another thing. Can I have my pants back?
Let's see here. We got 40 heads of cattle here. 16 horses here. I'm carrying notes on the horses, and the bank is carrying the cattle. Except I graded 39 head of cattle here. So subtract 3 nines and carry the cattle over here. But I sold the extra cows to the cash and carry livestock farm. But didn't that cow have a calf? But I still haven't paid to the cattleman's bank. Wait a minute. So that means that the bank could be carrying the cow and the calf instead of the cash and carry. I think I'll start working on the horses.
Well, have you found anything else I need to know about?
A couple of things, but I don't think you want to know about them. Do you have to eat right now?
No, sorry. Hildegard gave it to me.
She gave you a chicken leg?
Sort of. She threw it at me. I think she's beginning to like me.
Can we get with this?
Yeah, listen. I've gone through all this, and you should know you can't get away with some of these dependents you've listed here.
These are all legitimate deductions.
Argentina. You're saying an entire country depends on you.
Oh. They're a country now? Sure are tense, Mark. You got to learn to relax and take things easier.
Well, I will admit, you sure seem to roll with the punches, take things in a stride.
It comes from a living. Always having a clear conscience. Oh, and I drink a lot. Can't let life get you down.
Sure seem to be a living example of that. Here, it looks like you owe the government a ton of money, and a freeway is about to take your house and your property. You don't seem to have a penny to your name. You're a heck of a guy, Big Buck.
Call me Mr. Favor.
Here you are, Buck. Listen to me, you can't go around threatening the road crews.
Are they already out there? It ain't Saturday yet.
Don't try to act all innocent. We had a couple of guys out here this morning checking the roads for the graders, and they were run up at gunpoint. Shot gunpoint, in fact.
Wasn't me. I was with Marvin the whole time. Oh, it must have been Myron. That's my boy, ready to stand off all intruders. Don't fire until you can see the whites of their eyes. Unless if you can shoot them in the back.
Oh, hello, Miss Keith. You sure look nice today.
Son, I knew you had it, didn't you? I knew you would stand up when the time came.
Thank you, Daddy. Does it mean you gonna kick me no more?
When did I ever kick you?
Well, let's see. There was last night, yesterday afternoon, and twice in the swimming pool.
That wasn't me, that was Grandma.
You are hard to tell apart.
Well, she don't smoke cigars.
Yes, she does.
So that's where they've been disappearing to. Anyway, son, I'm proud of you for protecting the home front, from chasing off that road dog.
That wasn't me.
Well, somebody was out there earlier with a shotgun wearing a pith helmet. I'm home to heart and family, home from the hill.
You see what I mean? You have a sting right there. I'd have thought that was you.
I should have figured. Marvin, let's go in the kitchen and work in there. I can't get no privacy in here.
But I've just got about everything sorted out.
Good, that reminds me of something. I don't want the family to know how far off we are financially, understand?
Oh, yeah. Listen, why don't we go in there? Yeah. We can do your taxes.
Call me Buck.
But I don't call you Buck.
You're good, but people are funny.
Well, I better get back to my post. Grandma, you just can't go around shooting road crews like that. Brother, that caters it. You get to be 75 and nobody lets you do nothing. Promise me you won't shoot at anybody. It's just rock salt. Promise now. Okay, I'll promise. But I'm still gonna keep an eye on them.
We didn't get much of a chance to talk yesterday with all the flash picture and everything.
Well, I was under the impression that nobody wanted anything to do with me around here.
Now, this is not true. We all know this ain't none of your doings. This is just your job. Would you like to sit down a minute?
Thank you, Myron. And don't mind if I do.
Have you had dinner yet?
No, not yet. But I don't want to get you in any trouble.
No trouble. Hildegard's house got a mess of fried chicken cooked up. Hildegard? Almost got me that time. Could you bring out the plate of that fried chicken for Miss Keith?
Call me Hillary.
Hillary. Oh, good one.
I get the impression that you have a hard time around here.
Nah, that's just their way of playing. This is a playful family.
It's something, all right.
You just have to get used to them, that's all.
I suppose. What's that big book you're carrying around?
Oh, this? It's a book on archaeology. I just love all that stuff. I'll tell you something about it if your phone's keep it under your hat.
I haven't got a hat, Myron.
I'll get you one if your phone's keep it under it.
That makes sense. What is it?
I'm studying to be an archaeologist, but nobody knows it yet.
Well, that's wonderful, but don't you have to go to college and get a degree?
Well, I have been taking night classes too.
I really admire you, Myron. I bet this is going against the image that Buck has for you.
Oh, maybe a little. I'm not the man he is, and I think he knows that, but Buck says as long as a man knows what he wants to do and can do it well, then you'll be all right.
You know, I really like the brainy sort of man.
You do?
I think they're the most gentle, sweet, and warm.
Do you want to see my airhead collection?
Why, Myron, are you proposing that I go up to your room to see your collection?
Well, if it'll work, yeah.
You're funny. I bet you have an airhead collection, too.
Oh, I have been finding around on the countryside. I think if that's what got me interested in the first place. Archaeology, I mean. Are you interested?
I guess you could say so.
think I found something more interesting than arrowheads. You know, you sure are pretty. Anyone ever tell you that?
Not lately, not by anybody I particularly like.
Does this mean you ain't affiliated with anyone at the present?
Would that make you happy?
Only one thing I know that'd make me happier.
What's that? Chicken?
Well, your chicken is good, Hildegard, but I won't go that far.
And how far would you go?
Oh,
Oh, never mind. I don't want to know. Here, take this. I gotta get back to the kitchen. I'm the referee. Referee? When I left, Buck had Marvin by the throat. Oh, and don't forget about Saturday. That's the second time I've heard that. What's happening Saturday?
oh, it's a surprise party for Daddy. I was going to invite you, but I didn't know if you wanted to come or not.
Oh, I'll come if you don't think it'll make anybody uncomfortable. I get the feeling that the rest of your family doesn't have the same compassionate attitude towards me that you do.
Now, that's just not true. It's like I said before. We know that you're just doing your job. We'd love to have you here.
Oh, you're still here?
That's what I thought.
Oh, Daddy, I was just having a nice talk with Hillary. She said you don't tear this place any more than we do.
Oh, I'll bet.
It's true, Mr. Fever. This house has been here for a very long time. I think it'd be a shame to tear it down.
Well, thank you, little lady. Say, where's Mama?
She left early this morning.
I know that. What's she up to?
I think she's up to something.
Because she's been sneaking around the house lately. And any sneaking to be done around here, I'll do it.
This chicken is delicious. It's the best I've had in a very long time.
Well, thank you. Tell all your friends. What a mess. Tax audits, freeways. There's got to be a way out of all of this. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way.
You got a will?
And a bunch of greedy relatives.
Dang, I just asked. You touchy lately.
Buck, I just thought something.
This is the age of miracles.
I don't know if this will work, but we can try it.
What is it?
Well, Buck, you're either going to lose this house to the freeway or to the government, right?
Not if I can help it.
Now listen a minute. Why not let the government have it?
What?
I see. If you give it to the government, that'll put a hold on the house, and that'll hold up all the freeway construction. But you didn't hear that from me.
Thank you anyway.
You're cute when you wrinkle your nose like that.
Exactly. I can call and find out.
But what's the difference of who gets it?
Simple. The government would try to keep the house standing and find some way to get their tax money out of it. Then you can get the red tape flowing just long enough for you to file bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy?
Right. Then you can keep everything. It's that loophole we're looking for.
No, sir. I'll not do it. That goes too deeply against the grain. The Fever family has a time-honored tradition of being able to support themselves. Oh, and I may add in granular style. To declare bankruptcy was to admit defeat. I cannot and will not do it. But if I did, what would happen?
Just what I said. The red tape would tie up the freeway and filing for bankruptcy would help you keep the house. I can call and see what I can do.
Do it, Daddy. It sounds like the only way.
And that's legal?
Completely legal.
Well, I declare, it does sound sort of my style, don't it?
Sounds like you made up the law yourself.
Okay, Marv, make the call. I rightly don't see any other way out of this.
Thank you for your help.
I really didn't do that much.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Grandma, you weren't shooting anybody, were you? Haven't fired a shot.
Grandma, we found a way to keep the house safe from the freeway people.
So have I.
How?
Hostage exchange. What? I just took 2 prisoners.
What the heck are you doing, woman?
Land sink, don't do that. You can sneak up on an Indian on bed.
I do got a sniff of quality about me, don't I?
My mother always thought so.
It's in to hear that.
I said my mother always thought
I
so.
heard that. What are you doing anyways?
Oh, I was just trying to be quiet. I know you were up late last night waiting to hear that call from Washington.
Well, they haven't called yet. Well, at least I haven't heard anything. And those freeway people should be out there today.
They're already here. I saw them out in the front yard with shovels.
Are they already digging?
Take it easy, honey. Still a week before we have to move out. They're just digging for land samples.
I don't like people digging up my property.
Why not?
I just don't think so, I'm not. Wait a minute here, woman. I'm not the one sneaking around here. You are.
I already done told you why.
Well, it's not just that. You've been acting strange all week.
Now, Buck, you're just imagining all that. Wait here, I'll get Hildegard to get you a cup of coffee.
I ain't imagining that. Oh! She's acting real peculiar. Real obvious, too. It's dang hard to stand out in this family. Myron, come here for a minute.
What for?
I want to talk to you, dang it.
We're talking.
I might so no one else can hear us.
This is a trick, ain't it?
What kind of trick am I gonna pull on you? I'm your father, ain't I? Myron?
I don't know, Daddy. It's just that sometimes we go physical, you know? Not like I know who plays checkers as a contact sport.
Myron, you either come over here and talk with me, or I'm gonna go over there and tap dance on your chest.
I'll go over there.
Now listen, do you think your mother's been acting strange?
How can you tell?
Well, maybe strange isn't the right word. How about funny?
Well, funny is a funny word. It could be funny peculiar,
Myron.
or funny as in different from all of us,
Myron?
or funny as in joke in case we all be laughing at it.
Myron, I'm gonna get my tap shoes out.
Mama's sure been acting funny lately.
That's what I thought.
Well, what have you noticed she's been doing?
Oh, strange things.
Well, strange is a funny word. It can mean strange, peculiar.
Hold it!
Will you?
I mean, she's been kind of smiling at me lately. And kind of glowing. Like she's been at the Sherry again. Keeping her own counsel.
She's got a lawyer.
No, I mean, keeping to herself. I mean, she does nothing right now but knit all the time. Heck, last time she did that much knitting was right before Nancy was.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it now. That's just her way. I'm going outside to talk to Hillary. She's supervising out there.
I can't believe it. She can't be. That's gotta be it. We're gonna have another, at our age, another.
Here's your coffee, Big Buck. Big Buck. Yo, Buck. Tower calling, Big Buck. Tower calling. Come in, Buck.
Hildegard, I'm gonna have another one.
You ain't even tasted this one yet.
This is so wonderful, so sweet.
Good Lord, it's just coffee.
I'm sorry I have to sleep you this way.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just glad I didn't make you pancakes. You'd gone all to pieces.
Have you ever heard anything yet? What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but watch what you offer him. Tried to give him this coffee and he broke loose on me.
Probably the strain of everything.
I'm okay. That's just all.
You haven't got a call from Washington?
Not yet.
Those guys, they can take forever. It's like working for a bunch of babies.
Now see what you did?
What?
I don't know, but don't do it again.
Can I have some coffee?
Well, you government people ain't having to get everything.
We can replace with the doorstop, you know that.
I thought I saw you drive up.
Oh, hi Nancy. I didn't recognize you with your clothes on.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, the last time I saw you were wearing a swimsuit, and it looked very nice, I might add.
Well, add all you like. And I never thought I'd say that to the government man.
Your father's taking it pretty hard.
He takes a lot of things pretty hard. That's just the kind of hairpin he is.
You think the world of your father, don't you?
Ain't none better.
I guess the guy you would be interested in would have to be just like him.
I guess. What you hinting at?
Nothing.
You were too. You were flirting with me.
Don't be silly. That's for kids. I'm no kid.
Maybe, but you were flirting.
Was not.
Was too.
Was not.
Was too.
Well, what if I was?
Well, in that case, I like it.
You do? Really?
Does that surprise you?
It's just that you got almost every guy around here after you.
Almost. Who'd I leave out?
And besides that, I'm not anything like Buck.
Well, you're different. I'll give you that.
You said that, yeah, the only person you'd be interested in would have to be like him.
Well, there doesn't mean there ain't anybody just as good at it as him. So, you really think I look good in my bathing suit?
Well, sure, well, for crying out loud, Nancy, I have to be blind not to think that.
That's the nicest thing you ever said to me, Marv.
That'd have to be blind?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear about the six blind men describing the elephant?
If they was blind, how'd they know what he looked like?
They, put their hands on it. Never mind.
So, you think I'm attractive?
Well, that's a relative term.
You think my relatives are attractive?
Well, Myron's cute.
What?
That was just a joke.
I hope so.
This is another trick, isn't it?
What?
Buck put you up to this, didn't he?
What kind of person do you think I am?
I just asked. I didn't mean...
I know exactly what you mean.
Nancy.
Here you come telling everybody that we owe you so much money and then you start flirting and sweet-talking me.
I didn't mean anything.
So all that flirting didn't mean anything to you?
No, I mean, yes.
You don't know what you mean?
Let's shoot him and stuff him.
Nancy, please don't make a scene. I can't stand scenes.
Oh, you can't? Hey, everybody, come into the living room for a big scene.
Nancy, don't, please.
I try to be nice to you because I like you and you think I'm trying to get something off of you.
Sounds like something I do.
Just what do you have that you think is so great?
I am so embarrassed.
Let's stuff him and hang him over the fireplace. He's got a face like a moose anyway.
You must have a pretty suspicious nature. That's all I gotta say.
Well, if that's all you gotta say.
And another thing.
Oh, no.
We don't need any of your help around here anyway.
Yes, we do.
We got along without you before we met you, and we can get along without you now. From the song of the same name.
Can I say something?
Not now. She's on the roll.
You make everybody feel like we're all guilty of something? Well, I got news for you, Mr. IRS. We got nothing to hide. No games, no tricks, no bodies, and in no closets, nowhere.
That's true. They're buried in the front yard.
What?
But you wanted to worry about the freeway for a while. They'll have to stop construction pending investigation.
What investigation?
Daddy, they just dug a bunch of bones outside. Someone's buried out there.
Now, what were you saying about no bodies hidden in closets? Are you trying to tell me you don't know anything about any of this?
Haven't I been trying to tell you that for the past 5 minutes?
Sure, but anybody who'd stoop to murder wouldn't hesitate at lying.
He would if he didn't have his story straight.
Don't help me, Myron.
Aha!
What does aha mean?
Exclamation, usually denoting an idea or realization.
Oh,
So is that true? You don't have your story straight?
I don't have any story. Unless you want to hear about the 3 sailors on leave.
I love that story. And you don't know anything about this?
Haven't I been trying to tell you that for the past 5.5 minutes? No. Would I lie to you?
Sure.
Marvin, Would I lie to you?
You already have.
Anybody, let's have a show of hands.
Myra, are you kidding? I just found out last Thursday the truth about the Easter Bunny.
You mean you didn't know there wasn't an Easter bunny?
Oh, sure, I knew that, all right. But the reason Dad told me was because I ran over the pickup.
What a horrible thing to tell your own son.
And have you ran over any rabbits since then?
No, of course not.
I rest my case. I ain't mean for no reason at all. True meanness has to be premeditated.
A lesson there for us all.
What are you doing standing up? Y'all be sitting down. Take things easier.
My, you sure are sweet all of a sudden.
I'll get a glass of iced tea.
Look, this isn't for our benefit.
Get out of my way.
Boy, you never learn, do you?
Now, Nancy,
Well, sports fans, they're at it again. I'll go get my shotgun.
I'd just as soon not be in the same room with you.
wait, will ya? We need to talk.
There, see, you don't need a shotgun after all. That's true. Nancy would give it to him. Both barrels.
Mrs. Beaver,
Just a second. Is everything set for the surprise party tonight?
I got all the fixings, but I ain't gonna start cooking till last minute. That way Buck won't get suspicious.
That's because you never start cooking until the last minute.
How would you like to know what it's like to go through a KitchenAid?
Whatever you fix will be tasty, I'm sure.
Now, Mary Mom, what'd you get Buck as a present? I whittled him this. He dearly loves my whittling animals. Now, isn't that just the prettiest thing? How long did it take you to whittle it? A week.
It took you a week to carve that?
Heck yeah. When I started, this was a piano. What'd you get him? I'm knitting him a new sweater.
Mrs. Beaver, the sheriff's office is gonna have to be notified about your uninvited guest in the front yard.
Look, Miss Keith, Buck didn't have anything to do with any of that.
How do you know?
I just know my Buck. Look, can't you wait one day before you call the police? What's one day going to hurt?
I don't know. A day with Buck is like a day without sunshine.
Suddenly have to search for an orange juice.
Can't you wait one day before you call the police?
I don't know.
Please, Hillary. For me?
Okay, but this is going against my better judgment. I'll go out and tell the guys to keep running their tests and keep digging. I'll tell them I'm handling everything.
I'll go with you.
He really told you he ran over the Easter bunny?
Yeah, I got a kick in the head. It was nothing to old Jackrabbit.
You think Buck knows about the surprise party? Why'd you say that? He sure seems to be acting strange lately. They're about to put a freeway through his living room. The government's gonna repossess his underwear, and they just found a body in the front yard. I can't imagine why he'd be acting funny.
Here's your iced tea, honey bee.
Go on, scat. I'll figure out if he knows anything or not. I'll be in my room cleaning my gun with kerosene. Don't smoke like you did last time. It cost us $200 to repaper the walls. I'll be careful.
I hope it's just like you like it.
Oh, why, thank you, Buck. My, but you are a gentleman these days.
We'll have to set an example for the kids, you know.
Is there something on your mind?
No. Something on yours, something that you want to tell me.
No. Why?
Well, you've just been quiet lately.
Well, unlike you, when I don't have anything to say, I don't say it.
Oh, go on with you. You know, since the kids are all grown up, I kind of miss the old days.
You do?
I miss all the midnight feedings and diapers.
Well, you certainly missed them while they were going on, because I don't think you did it once.
Yeah, that's what being a family's all about.
Well, you got a nice family, all right.
It could stand improvement.
Are you digging at Myron again?
Don't say dig to me right now.
Oh, sorry.
Sure you got nothing to tell me?
What are you getting at?
I mean, you don't seem to be doing nothing but knitting all the time.
Oh, that's just busy work.
Oh, I wouldn't call it busy work when you're knitting for someone else.
Oh, heck fire. How'd you find out about it?
Now, Mama, don't be mad at me. You know how smart I am.
I know. How'd you find out about it?
Let's just say I could see all the signs.
I thought I was being sly.
Not sly enough for me, little mama.
Well, for what it's worth, it was all my idea.
You couldn't do it all by yourself.
Well, I guess not, but I wanted to.
Huh?
I didn't want you to find out till the last minute.
You are the sweetest thing. All this mess happening around me. And you wanted to spare me from the worrying.
I don't know what there is to worry about. It's the easiest thing in the world.
Most natural thing there is.
All you need is a little organization and some pastries.
A little organization. Pastries?
Sure, some sort of refreshments.
But even something like this.
I knew all this was getting to you.
Pastries and refreshments. This isn't the ball game, you know.
I wish you hadn't found out.
Oh, it was bound to come out sooner or later. So to speak.
Well, now that you know about it, there's really no point in having it.
That's kind of selfish, isn't it?
I don't mean that. I just mean the surprise part of it's over.
Well, don't you worry about that. And I don't want you thinking of anything else but having it. You hear me?
I just hope it's what you want.
Well, I do have my preferences.
I know it. You don't live with a man for nearly 25 years without knowing his mind.
Let's just say I prefer the color blue.
Well, I think it's gone a little too far for that. Of course, I could dye it.
What?
Hadn't you better get that? It's brought back all from Washington.
Oh, yeah. Now, you sit down and rest up, please.
With all I got to do, we're having it this afternoon.
What?
Zach, over my office.
What?
Pick it up the phone. Say hello.
Hello? Here it's for you.
This could be it. Cross your fingers. Hello? Yes? Yes? What? I can't? He can't? They can't? I see.
He saw, they saw.
Okay, yes. Thank you for your time.
Well,
Bad news, Buck. The freeway is a state freeway. The IRS is busy making a deal with the state. In other words, you and your family have been cut out of that corporate picture. The freeway goes through.
figures. My horoscope didn't mention rain today.
Don't worry, Buck. We'll make out. We always do. We got the magic.
I hope you're right. Especially in your condition, we need all the hope there is. I lost the house, I lost the property, and they dug up a body in the front yard. What else could happen to me?
They just took over a little body.
Next time I won't ask.
Hello? Can I speak to the sheriff? Thank you. Miss Keith, who are you talking to on the telephone?
Mrs. Beaver, I know I told you I'd wait a while before I called the sheriff's office, but that was when there's only one, you know. I mean, I can overlook one, you know, for a little while, but this is getting a little too busy for me.
How many have they found now?
13. What happened? Did you bury a convention out there? Honestly, I'll say how you people guarded. Every time we put in the shovel, we put up a chance acquaintance. Hello, Sheriff. My name is Hillary Keith, and I'm up here at Buck Beaver's house.
Miss Keith, please. Just one more day. Today's Buck's birthday.
Great. The way this is going, he's going to have more bodies than candles. Sheriff, like I said, I'm up here at Buck Beaver's house, and we've had a little trouble out here. Little trouble. It was a massacre. Well, I'll tell you, but it's going to be a little hard to explain. We just dug up 13 bodies in the front yard.
What'd he say?
He believes it. Yes, sir. That's what I thought. I'll see you then. He's on his way out.
Oh, my poor Buck.
Where is he, anyway?
I think he's out watching the digging. He always liked to welcome everybody here personally.
I'm sorry, but I better keep an eye on him until the sheriff gets here.
Comes Claire.
She's outside.
Well, things have certainly taken a strange turn of events. Now, Mama, I know this looks like I'm running out. Just don't worry.
Then what are you doing?
What does it look like? Shaving kit, underwear, and the flag. Now, Mama, I'll be back with this whenever this all blows over. Just don't worry. Oh, Mama, I ain't seen you cry like this.
I'm sorry. It's the only way I know how to cry.
Aha! Hate it when she does that.
Planning a little trip.
Oh no. This is my laundry.
You carry your laundry in a suitcase.
I'm a proud man. Look, I resent you coming up here and making all these accusations. But you certainly can't accuse anybody else in this peace-loving house.
Teach them to get near my taters.
Unless you can prove that they were shot in the back.
Grandma, you weren't shooting at anybody, were you? Who said I wasn't? Got both of them. Then, as a doornail. Let's see, 2 and 13 makes 15.
Now, just take your time and tell me how you did it, so it'd be easier to tell the police when they get here.
Police?
Yes, now just tell me how you did it.
Well, it was real simple. I just wait my time, wait for them to come to me,
And then,
and I just sit back on my haunches with my trusty shotgun,
and then,
and I could hear them getting closer and closer.
and then,
When they poke their heads at dirt, I let them have it.
dirt! What dirt?
The dirt around the tunnels, you flush them out with water and they'll surface.
Tunnels, those guys are getting to their work.
Oh, heck, fire. Grandma, were you killing gophers?
Yeah, what did you think I was talking about?
She's a nice lady, but she has trouble holding a straight road.
Well, this doesn't alter the facts. Somebody put those people out there.
Maybe. Or maybe they just died out there, and the wind and the rain sort of covered over them. Yeah, like elephants. They all come out here to die.
Now that's stupid. Who would do that?
Shriners.
Please, let me talk to you for just 1 minute.
I don't know why I'd be interested in anything you've got to say.
I think I love you.
Well, I may be a little interested.
I didn't mean what I said a minute ago.
Oh, all right. I guess I can forgive you.
I don't know why I'm such a bonehead.
Nobody's perfect.
I guess.
Well, listen, why don't we go to the kitchen and work in there and see if Hildegard needs some help. Thanks.
My, you sure know how to empty a room.
I'm used to it. That's what comes for working for the IRS. Every time somebody finds out what I do, they get real quiet and start hiding their children. It's like being an undertaker.
We could use one of them around here, too. If you hate the job so much, why don't you just get out of it?
I'd like to. Being an accountant, or manager for some big corporation or food chain. I'm going to one of these days.
One of these days.
What's that mean?
Oh, nothing. Just how do you know which one of these days will be one of these days?
It's not something that happens overnight, you know.
I also know it's not something that just happens. You gotta make it happen.
You sound just like Buck.
And what's wrong with that?
No, wait, not again.
I guess there's just no helping some folks.
Don't go taking up a fell on every little word.
Dang, you can't leave those two alone for 2 minutes. They have to start on each other again.
It must be love.
Oh, is that how you can tell?
Sometimes it's a good indication.
By the way, what's all the fried chicken in the kitchen for?
Why, it's for them folks that's here and them that's coming.
Not to mention them that we keep digging up.
Are we gonna keep marching around like this all day? I feel like a float.
Well, I for sure gotta keep an eye on him.
Why? He ain't going nowhere.
Why don't you ask him about that suitcase over there?
Yeah, go on, I dare you!
Son, do you mean to tell me that amid all this strife, all this trial and tribulation, that you're taking it out on the lamb?
Aw.
I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Thought I raised your bed in that. Did you pack everything?
Even the flag.
That's my boy.
We can't just let him run out like this.
Run out. Well, I guess that got to me. And I appreciate the thought. And I know you were family, I know you were all behind me. But seriously, you were there and stood beside me, and that means more than anything to me right here. But hey, I gotta go.
Don't worry about nothing. Just come on back when this all blows over. Just remember, I love you.
Mama, I dearly love you too. I can't leave in this condition.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, makes you want to gag, don't it?
No, sir. I'm gonna fight this thing. And if anybody's gonna find out about this, it's gonna be me.
Well, you're gonna have to hurry. The sheriff's on his way out.
You call the sheriff? After I did this big I'm coming home mama speech?
Not after, before.
Could have told me. Saved me all the heart-wrenching emotion.
It was good.
I thought so. You think I should have cried?
Nah, it was perfect just the way you did it.
I liked it. Anyways, you call the sheriff?
I didn't, she did.
Well, that don't give me much time, so I gotta work fast.
What are you gonna do, Buck?
I'm gonna get this whole thing figured out. Listen, I'll be in the den on the phone. Then send Myron in there. Then in a half an hour, I want you to get everybody in this room, the people I know what. Then I can dig up on the phone and have a solution and point out to the murderer. Or maybe not. Ah, good. Everybody's here. I'm glad because there's something I've been dying to say. Now you're probably wondering why I called you in here this afternoon. But seriously, a funny thing did happen on my way to the front yard. 15 people didn't make it.
22.
Can't those guys stop digging for once? Don't they ever eat?
I took them some chicken and they loved it.
Us now, Hildegard.
But they did.
I'm sure they did, but right now we don't want to hear about it. Right now, I want to clear up all this mystery because for the last couple of days, things have been a little beyond my control. This, I'm going to find out for myself.
You think you know who did it?
Maybe. Let's just say I'm going to do a little polling and see what surfaces.
Mostly gophers.
Can we leave off your gophers for a little while?
Well, you said to see what surfaces.
Figure of speech. Mikhail, can we stay on subject here? Because this group is real keen. I'm not talking about what I got everybody in here to talk about.
What's he talking about?
I'm talking about who did away with the crowd that's buried in the front yard.
They ain't buried more. We dug them up.
Well, we dug up some of them.
You mean you think it could be more?
Ain't that the way it always is? Never rains but it pours. First we didn't have any bodies, now we have 22.
Well, it's not like we're looking for them.
Well, you sure keep finding them. Reminds me of Myron's 15th birthday. We invited 10 people and 30 or 40 showed up.
I remember that. That was when Grandma pushed the horse in the pool.
Oh, I didn't push the horse in the pool. We was having a tug of war. I pulled the horse in the pool.
Are y'all through with this discussion? Can we get this thing solved here?
You're right, dear. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Although, I did want to find out why Grandma pulled the horse in the pool.
Because she wanted to teach you how to play water polo. Now, can we get with this? Because there's a good chance we'll be continuing this conversation and enjoying themselves at the Grey Rock Hotel.
I don't believe I've ever stayed there before. I'll be quiet.
Now, all I want to do is ask some questions. I'll be asking everybody, family included. And y'all can ask me questions.
Who was the 6th President of the United States?
Grandma?
Oh, this is just like the late night movie.
Well, I guess we'll just have to start with you.
Me? What can I tell you?
Couple of things. First, you were sent up here to collect the government some money. Then you turn around with some scheme on how you can get us out of paying them.
I was just trying to help out. I kind of like your family.
Be that as it may. I also called your office, and they told me in conversation that your workplace has lost about 25 workers in the past year. They either upped and quit, or just didn't show up to work one day.
That's because of the job. There's a massive turnover there. People don't like being hated. There isn't anybody more hated than someone who works for the IRS.
Aww.
And one other little thing. I also found out that they have nobody working for them by the name of Marvin Gardens. Explain that.
My name's Marvin Creshler.
You sure?
Marvin Gardens is Monopoly.
I get those two confused.
Well, while we're accusing people, what about Grandma over here? Everybody knows how handy she is with that shotgun.
You're talking about my mother, buddy. This kind, sweet, overly athletic woman. It's the most kind and most gentle soul on this face of the earth.
And you ever say anything about me like that again, and I'll shoot you in the back.
What a woman.
Well, what about Myron's 15th birthday party? Remember all those people we was talking about? I don't remember then about 10 of them leaving. Now, Grandma, you know your memory ain't what it used to be. Don't give me that. Sometimes I tell you, I just don't trust Myron there. He's always wanted to Indian race him.
Now, don't be silly, Grandma. Myron wouldn't hurt the fly. Would you, Myron?
Maybe 2 out of 3 falls. 3 out of 5?
See what I tell you.
Well, since we're accused of pointing fingers, what about Nancy there?
What about me?
How come all your boyfriends seem to disappear?
They do.
You notice that too? I've been trying to figure that one out myself. We always seem to be hitting it off real well until I tell them about the daddy.
I believe it.
Wait a minute. You start telling them about your loving daddy and they leave?
Frequently, sooner than later, loving daddy. It's usually around the time I tell them about how good a shot you are.
We're gonna have to talk with her or what?
Listen, Buck, this isn't getting us anywhere. Besides, everyone's gonna suspect you. It's your house, your property.
I know that. As much as I know anyone here has nothing to do with it. I was just hoping we'd find something. Anything. Somebody must know something that they're not talking about.
I do.
What?
What did you say?
I know everything about everything.
Not you, Myron.
Kinda surprised I saw. Was it the birthday party?
No. Look, just because I know something about all this doesn't mean I did it.
But you didn't know who did it then.
No.
You know who knows who did it.
No.
You know when it was done.
No.
Then what were you doing? Airing out your mouth?
Look, you never understood about me and my books. Well, now's as good a time as any for me to evac. I want to be an archaeologist.
What has building houses got to do with any of this?
Archaeologist means someone who deals with the past.
Right. What I couldn't figure out was why nobody was missing 22 people. So I figured they must have died a long time ago.
Oh, I see.
Well, I don't. Explain it to me.
I always wondered why there are so many airheads around this place. See, that's an Indian burial ground up there.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Just about for certain. That's when I was going through your documents. I found an old piece of paper. It's kind of a deed. Great-great-great-granddaddy Fever won this land from an old Indian 150 years ago.
Probably a card name on my ancestors.
Well, according to this, our family is supposed to preserve this happy hunt ground, so we are descendants live here.
This deed is tied to the treaty that was signed in the Indians and the U.S. government. In other words, the government cannot take this from you. It is equivalent to a national monument.
Meaning the freeway can't come through here and the house can't be repossessed either.
Boy, you came through whenever I needed you. This is my son here.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, first thing I figured was I'd put everybody back.
All right, I'm gonna tell the guys. This can be hard to explain.
Well, I guess that takes care of everybody and everything.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, Buck, but you still owe the government a lot of money.
I know, but there's still that bankruptcy scheme.
Daddy, can I say one other thing?
You got something to say? Well, I want to hear it.
Well, that freeway is still going to come through near here, right? So if we turn this place into kind of a roadside business, then we clean up on all the traffic. Then, if they give us time, we can pay off the government.
I don't know. What kind of business?
What else? Big Buck's fried chicken. Hildegard can cook it, and you can run the place.
Big Buck's fried chicken? I like it. First one store, then a chain of Big Bucks all across the South.
And you'd certainly need a manager, too. That's for cute.
I would like to apply for the job wholeheartedly.
I told you we'd make it out.
See you on that. Come on down, Big Bucks. Fish fried chicken, come down turnpike. Ain't extra hungry people. Take home one of Big Bucks' big buckets. Hey, this calls for a party.
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. It's time.
Hold it! Still nobody move. Call the doctor. Where's somebody to catch me? I'm going to find it.
Hildegard! Buck, I'm sorry this wasn't the surprise I'd hoped it would be, but it'll have to do.
think I'm gonna pass out.
Happy birthday, hon.
Happy birthday. It's my birthday? I plumb forgot. This was all the knitting time was about?
What'd you think it was about?
I was gonna have a baby.
Where do you get your ideas?
You were talking about a surprise birthday party?
I guess I surprised you after all.
Everybody sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Buck. Buck, now that you mention it,